Cure is not your average Milwaukee event.
It's a great night out. My favorite thing about the event is definitely the fashion end of it. It is one of the best values for a great night of entertainment.
It supports a great organization.
I'm John Kolakowski. I'm 44 years old and a 15-year cancer survivor.
I'm Tisha and I'm 36 years old. I am a cancer survivor. I had breast cancer 2 years ago.
My name is Lori Kuban and I am a brain cancer survivor.
I'm here today to talk about one of the greatest events that we can have in Milwaukee, and that is Strut for the Cure.
Not only do they get to experience what's happening on the current fashion scene here in Milwaukee, but it also, through this, they will learn something that they may not have learned in the past about cancer.
I was diagnosed on Christmas Day of 2006.
When I got the news from the doctor that I was diagnosed with cancer, I didn't really know how to react at first. We've never had a history of cancer in the family prior to me being diagnosed, at least that I knew of. And in 1995, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer.
I woke up not feeling very well. I had a terrible headache and I was nauseous and dizzy. My husband suggested that he take me to the emergency room. Soon after that moment, I went into a grand mal seizure.
But I shared the news with my wife and she instantly absorbed the aftershock of the news. And it was pretty devastating because at the time we did not have children and we didn't know if we would be able to after I was treated.
At a young age of 35 with 2 kids and a career and quote what I thought normal life, things kind of got turned upside down for me.
Ever since I got my cancer diagnosis, which was actually 2 years ago, my whole life has changed. I really look at having had cancer as being a gift to my life. It's been a gift because it's really made me appreciate the finer moments of life.
Some advice I would give to other cancer survivors would be to take a breath when you're first diagnosed.
If there is something that's detected early, the sooner it's treated, the higher your survival rate becomes.
Go with your gut feeling. There will be a lot of choices that you're going to have to make about treatment.
The doctors told me that my cancer was caught very early on and that was a huge factor in the success that I had.
I'm still trying to figure out what does it mean to be a cancer survivor. And it's tough, and there are good days and there are bad days.
My family's been amazing. My husband's been wonderful. He's been my support and my laughter and everything good throughout this journey.
I feel that coming into work was a great healing experience because of the support that I received from the people that I work with.
I became involved with Strut for the Cure in a desire to be a model for the event.
Last year, I became involved with Strut for the Cure as a survivor model. It was a wonderful experience.
My involvement for Strut for the Cure is that I'm going to be attempting to be a model again this year. I was a model last year.
When I stepped out onto the runway and I heard the voice of my family and friends who were there, they were there to help support, and I survived. This year I got involved with Strut for the Cure a little bit more on a professional level because working in a hair salon, it was a nice opportunity to work with other salons.
As I became more involved, I was asked to be the MC, and I am honored to have been asked, and I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to be a part of this really great event, so I'm excited.
Through my involvement, I feel that I've been able to present opportunities for other good people to also get involved with this event and its success. I hope to see the event grow even larger and to continue to celebrate more survivors' lives and their stories.
The Strut for the Cure event is incredibly important because not only is it a fun event where people can get together, dress up, have some great food, look at some great fashion, but it helps an incredibly worthwhile cause. Because of all the donations to the American Cancer Society, they're able to have that kind of technology, that kind of research, to be able to predict diseases before they even happen. That's powerful. That's the future of medicine. Look, if you're on the fence of whether or not to come to the Strut for the Cure or not, The reality is you just gotta come.
It's going to be a blast. So if you want to have a great time and see a fashion show and have lots of food from wonderful local vendors and restaurants and breweries, that's the place to be.
Feel that rowdiness, feel that cancer survivorship, and not only that, but to taste the wonderful food from around Milwaukee and to see the great fashions and just be part of something very exciting.